Dearly
Oh, wow.
beloved. Yeah, he's amazed.
Hey, that's awesome. That's great.
We are gathered here in the Skin Studio today with Mr. Ron Witten from Star Fitness and Witten Huddle. Pretty much bumped into him at the gym because it's been going over there for probably about a year now.
Right.
So it's been a while. A little bit about Mr. Sean here. Um, Lots of involvement in the community, which is good outside the gym and the Witten Huddle stuff. Brother, coach at Elizabethton High. His other brother, tight end. You can't not know him. Especially if you're from here. So, little things about what would you like to talk about your football stuff?
Yeah, first off, we're just glad to be here and glad to be have the opportunity to come and just share what we do. But yeah, we grew up here in Elizabethton. We moved away for 5 or 6, 7 years, I think it was, from like third grade to ninth grade, and then we came back. My grandparents lived right behind the drive-in, up behind the state line there. So
Was that one of those you peek through
yeah,
the
peek
bushes?
through the bushes.
Watch
Watch
a free
watch a
movie?
free movie. Yeah. Take the ladies over there and show them how cool you were. You could sneak in, right? But
Go get you some popcorn.
yeah,
with
turn
it,
the
too.
radio on. You can see if you had the right frequency.
Oh,
Yeah, back
Just
in there.
feed
So
right into it.
yeah, but we lived there. We moved in with our grandparents. When we moved away, we moved. My mom and dad, and then my mom and dad got a divorce, and just through like my mom had some domestic violence. So my mom had got us back to Elizabeth, and we moved in with my grandparents, and our grandparents really kind of saved our lives. They mentored us. They provide food on the table. They provide shelter, and then we were very grateful for them. And they become really our grandparents really became that figure, and our mom, kind of sucked it up, and she had to go back moving in with her parents. So that was I'm sure that was difficult for 38-year-old lady to move back home and move in Elizabeth.
It also makes me wonder, like when grandparents, that seems to be a reoccurring
Right,
thing.
yeah.
It's like whoever the parent is, the grandparent takes over,
Yeah.
and then it just keeps happening over and over again.
It is, and so we moved in, and then our grandparents really provided us a true home. So, and then we fell in love with Elizabethton the whole way. My granddad coached for 26 years at Elizabethton High School. We knew we were going to be Cyclones. Of course, we played football for him, and then I got into coaching immediately because I love being with young people and coaching and trying to teach them the right and wrong and things you can learn through football and sports. And then I wanted to be a part of the community. And then my brother, Sean, went on to Virginia Tech, played football scholarship up there, got his degree. Jason, of course, went to Tennessee, got his degree. And then, of course, I was involved with Cyclones after my granddad retired, and then my brother got the job 15 years ago, and then we revamped again. So
Small family.
Yeah.
They've been back to back, right?
Yeah, back-to-back state champs.
so.
Yeah, so we put a plan in place 9 years ago. I had moved away and trying my own gig, trying to be the head coach of some other teams myself, but he called me and was like, hey, let's team up and let's do this thing the right way, and Elizabeth, and let's try to get, try to build something. So we teamed up, and I coached the middle school, and then 6 years ago I was able to, me and my wife specialized coaching and was getting ready to go worldwide. It was really popular in big cities, Los Angeles, San Francisco, whether for like pitching coaches and soccer goalie coaches and golf coaches and football quarterback training. So we wanted to get ahead of it in our community. So we opened Witten Huddle. We talked to the guy at that time that was Evolution Gym. We talked to him about renting the turf inside the gym, and then that's how we got started, and then ended up partnering up with Star Fitness.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crazy
Yeah.
rod. And correct me if I'm wrong, the Witten Huddle, does it just go to middle school ages? What's the age?
Actually, we go all the way. I trained the guy from college this morning, so we go anywhere from 5 years old to college athletes. Of course, it's a lot nicer to train the older kids, but if you want job security, you better train the little ones. So because the little ones are returning, the high school ones, so they're going to eventually run out of time.
It's the same way here too when you get in the kids' head, good or bad, unfortunately.
Right.
But in this case, good. Same with here at the business. These little kids, they're 5, 6, 7 years old. They remember you.
Yeah, right.
You'll be.
Yeah.
I mean, I still remember like first grade teacher.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
and if I saw her, I would know exactly
Yeah.
who she is, no matter what she looked like.
Right. If you like it, you're going to come back. You know, I mean, if you
Yeah.
like it and you have a good experience, I mean, that's the thing too. And then, so we just established with the young people. Of course, we start at 5. We have like a real rookies, and then we do just football-specific training drills. And then we also have branched out. That's what we want. That's our main focus. But then we've branched out just because of the need of just overall just beginning to teach kids how to work out and lift and explosion. And now we're into female athletes, volleyballers, basketballers, golfers, tennis players. So we've got a little bit of everybody now.
I've seen a few coaching sessions that you've done as a group, and I've seen some solo ones. You know, I'll be doing my own workout, and you're doing stuff all hours of the day, and it really touches me with the little kids. I don't have a kid, but just seeing it, and even though it's kind of like they're still a team, but he tries to work on building individualism. Like, hey, you messed up. You got to get back on. Not like here's a participation trophy, but it's you got to get up on your feet, buddy.
Yeah.
You know?
And we want to encourage mental toughness, physical toughness, and we want to kind of be a branch off of, you know, of course, like being, you know, gritty and like lifelong lessons. You know, not always gonna have good days. You know, you're not always gonna be top of the class. You're not always gonna be, you know, and participation doesn't get you much in life.
No.
So we want to encourage, you know, being a little bit tougher and building a you know, unique relationship. We want to help them achieve their goals, and if they don't get their goals, then we got to set new goals. You know, so allow those guys that are both all the athletes to we also want to be positive. We want to really encourage them in positive atmosphere where they all can learn, whether they're a superstar or just a beginner. And that's kind of where we branched off Star Fitness. We want Star Fitness to be a place for everyone, whether you're a power lifter or a CrossFitter or a silver sneaker or whoever.
Yeah.
You know, we want it to be everybody.
There is plenty of room for. I mean, you could probably have, no joke, 100 people in there working out at the same time. I mean, you would still have plenty of breathing room, and that's probably not even going on the football field either. Yeah. So I mean, it's crazy the space in there.
I think our capacity is like where they could still consider it an arena, which is like 1,150, which. They're 1,150. I would be I would not have to work, you know. But but at 50%, it's 500, I think, because it's still considered an arena. But at 50%, but it would be you can work out and Star Fitness in one corner, the other people on the other side do not even see each other. You know, you don't even know they're there.
There was one morning I was there at like 6 a.m. and there at least had to be 30 people.
Yeah,
there.
right. Yeah.
But you just don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's. You go to some of these gyms and people look at you and stuff. I really don't get that vibe here. There's definitely some people that are beginners and intermediate and advanced. And I mean, there's guys that are shredded, but there's also big guys in there that are just starting it. So, you know, I hear that preached a lot at other gyms. Like, that's the thing they focus on. Like, no judgment. And I'm just kind of like, I mean, it goes back to the participation trophy. But, I mean, if you're a bigger person, I was big. I was 340 pounds at one time and down to 240 now. And I never felt that way. I was like, I don't care what people think about me. But then again, you know, grown up in different circumstances too. So.
Yeah, that's one thing we want to really focus on. We have a lot of area, but at the same time, all the equipment that we have is once you use it, it's almost impossible to mess it up or mess yourself up, you know. So it's really good once people get in there and they get a good feel. That's the positivity that we want to create in there, the atmosphere. We try to keep the music change it up every once in a while. It's not the same thing all the time.
Definitely.
And then you want to encourage you. You know, I just know that I just have just seen people who market one aspect. You really, you know, you're probably gonna starve.
Yeah,
you know, because you can't make the money that they need to pay the lights in the big facility. You know, so we want to be a positive place for the community. We want to welcome everybody, and you don't have to be a member. It's not like a club.
No,
like we have opportunities where we have memberships available, but also you can just come by and use the facility for $5 a day pass. So which
what was it, 25 a month?
25 a month, for a single, and then the couple membership goes lower, so I think it's 45, and then the longer you string it out, the cheaper it gets.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's no contracts
That's
no hassle fees.
Oh, the no contract, man. I'm sure somebody out there's been
Yeah,
stuck
right.
in one.
Yeah.
I've been stuck in one. I get it.
Yeah.
You all just added tanning beds in there.
Two tanning beds. Yep.
Yeah.
We added loaded teas. That's real popular in our town, in our area. We've added them. They're all like 19 calories, full of the good natural.
Yeah, it was
and
like I was looking at
collagen.
the thing when you was making me not a tea, but the protein shake. I think it was like guarana tea or whatever.
Yeah, right.
So I mean, you see it in some other, like really some soft drinks,
right.
which is weird. But I mean, these teas they'll wake you up.
Yeah, they'll jack you up. And they really taste good. One of them tastes just. One of them's called Skittles, and they honestly taste exactly like a Skittle. And then
maybe like a sip.
Yeah, and then one was a gummy bear. It was too sour for me. They've got all kinds of blue Hawaiians, pretty good. They taste, and then they.
15 or so.
Yeah, 12 or 15, yeah. And then we have the protein shakes as well. And then we've added, we're a tier operator with Redcon. So we want to be also, not only the positive place, but we want to be a one-stop shop. So you can come and get a shake, T-shirt, workout, tan. You can get all there. You don't have to go to 5 different spots, So we want to be that one-stop shop place where when you come, you can just get it all.
Yeah, definitely. Love the gym. While we're speaking about the gym, it is located at 103 Smoky Mountain Place in Elizabethton, Tennessee 37643. It's across the street, basically from the airport, behind the Tennessee Technology Center. So you got to maneuver back in there just a little. It's about half a mile from the road, but I mean it's a beautiful drive to get there if you're coming from any direction, really. So there's some views to see, and then when you get there. The website is also starfitnesstn.com. And then I wanted to add the Witten Huddle. If you got any kiddos or, I mean, even if you're, an athlete and you're looking for a trainer, I would definitely give this number a call, 423-707-5419. And that'll actually be Mr. Ryan's phone number, so you'll speak to him about anything like that. As you know, we're located at 819 Broad Street, Elizabethton, Tennessee. Also, twodudesgaming.com. So we got a lot of stuff on there. Got some stuff on eBay. New Pokemon set just came out today. No More Heroes 3 comes out on Switch. There is, we're going to try to do one of these with a local community member probably once a month. So Ron was my first one.
Hopefully I won't ruin your ratings. Man.
Oh, no. My brother's like, oh, no, man, we've got to, be games only. And I'm like, also there's, there might be someone at your place that had no clue. I'm 5 minutes away, would have no clue. And maybe vice versa. Somebody's come into the shop. I mean, there's a lot of you that known me when I was 340 pounds. So you come in now and, back when it was CrossFit Kelowna, I think it's Ridge Runner now.
Right.
Great people there, and then Star Fitness. I mean, if it wasn't for those two, and there was a place in Richmond, Virginia, with Midlothian, Powhatan. They have all the little towns, but CrossFit Pushing Weight if you're up in that area. Fantastic people. Don't take your health for lightly, man. I love video games and I love sitting there. I know Ryan probably doesn't really play a lot, but I understand the getting lost in the game, but take care of your health. I mean, it doesn't. Even if you go walk for 30 minutes a day, that's better than sitting on your ass. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's hard. Like when I was a bigger guy to lose weight and get to this point, and there's still days I wake up in the morning and just like, oh my goodness, I don't want to go to the gym, but I'll go, and it might take me another hour to get it done, but I went.
Yeah, that's right. You're key.
A lot of people just don't.
Yeah. I think in this time too, release some stress. Just like you said, walking around and getting out and about, put those earbuds in, and just do what you need to do for mental health and physical health, and then it's just proven even in the days we live today, it's shown that the statistics that COVID, well, less likely to have the negative effects if you're an exerciser, so just I agree, just get out and about, do what you can, especially in our town we got a lot of things going on in the community, and the Tweetsie Trail and
growing.
so much.
Looking 10, 5, 20 years ago, like, is this town ever going to grow back? And you see it from like 1930s. President was here. It's crazy.
It is.
But the coronavirus, luckily, we're in Tennessee, so last year we only got shut down for 30-some days or
37 days, we were shut down March 23rd, May 1st, so we're lucky with that,
Yeah, compared to some of the others that I've seen, nothing happens this year as far as closures.
Right.
I know you'd have financial things, but I would cry because I have no place to go besides walking around the block. And I love walking around the block, but it gets old.
Yeah.
Also, vitamin D3 and K2, actually, they've had a case study that I forget the number, but there was a lot of people taking it. Not one of them got sick.
Really? Wow.
Just from taking those. Also, vitamin D, the sun, you can just go outside, good 30 minutes, you should be good that way. And eating good, too, let's be real. So.
Well, the good thing about Star Fitness is all our equipment is 6 feet apart, so. And then we guys kind of cordially, all the members are really aware of the 6 feet apart. So like there's people are working together, and there's a certain area where the dumbbells, I don't care what gym it is, they'll always get, packed down in that area. But for the most part at our place, it's 6, everybody spreads out. You're not on top of each other. And I told our owner, I tell everybody all the time, the last thing we want to do is get busted because of space. We got plenty of space. Let's use it. Let's maximize it. And just, be a safety place. We want people to be concerned with their health when they come to our place. We want them to be really, feel safe and, with everything going on. And then, it connects to a campground, but it's not like it's in the campground. It's just an opportunity. It's right there on the river, so it's really easy in and out. And you just got to, we'd love for people to come and check us out.
Yeah, because I think you typically do, a day or two or something like that?
2 days free, back-to-back days, and then it's a day pass, or you can sign a membership, but it's flat rates, whatever you decide. 3 months for $75, it'd be a flat rate. There's no additives, there's no cancellation fees. It's just point blank.
The bullshit.
Yeah.
I think you offer a year.
Yeah, a year for $200.
Well, I mean, you just paid up front. You're not really in a membership, but you already paid for it. So
right. Yeah.
However you want to look at it.
A year for $200. Yep.
There are little hand sanitizing things in there. There's
plenty of disinfectant towels and bottles, and we're pretty good about cleaning. Almost the members wipe down, and then we clean. We have. We're always staffed, which is good, so if there's ever an emergency or, someone's not wiping something down, we can always kind of go behind them and just alert them about what our procedures are. So it's really, really good spot. We're lucky to have it. Lucky because I'm too full because I have to have it for Witten Huddle. If not, I'd be at a park or, like today it's 94 degrees trying to train. There'd be no way. And so rainy days, and I got guys that come from Johnson County or Kingsport, and last thing you want to do is have to cancel on them midway. So it's very lucky to have that high ceiling where we can throw football, or we can do our training, throw the medicine balls, and not be in anybody's way, and not hit anybody on the treadmill.
Oh yeah. So well, there's like big fences there.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to have to hurl it. But,
right.
What I was going to ask was the turf that's in there was 40 yards long.
40 yards long, 25 yards wide, yep.
So it's pretty good size. I mean, you're getting damn it close to.
Yeah. And the people, the members are allowed to use the turf too, so you can push the sleds, run it, box jumps, whatever you want to do.
The sled.
Yeah.
Go out there and push that a time or two back and forth. Man, I don't care how good in shape you are. You just go out there and you're like, why? Why did I do this?
Yeah, exactly.
I could do a bunch of other things.
Yeah, right.
Well, Mr. Ryan, is there anything else that you would like to add about anything?
No, we just appreciate you, and we appreciate all the people that are listening, and just whatever we can do to help our community, keep going, moving forward. We're excited.
Yeah. If you go to Star Fitness, make sure you mention it to one of my guys. We'll toss you something. I'm sure he'd like to know too. Just point of reference. I mean, like we was talking, even if we exchanged one customer, it might not have been the same person, but. If we exchanged one customer, it was worth taking a couple minutes to do this and show the other businesses that other small businesses can work together. We're not competition. Right, Even if we were, like if he was, I was a gym and he was a gym. There's
Yes.
something that he's got the damn
Right.
the hookup with
Yeah.
the building. So.
Right, yeah.
And
I
might
wear
have
it
it
all the
cold
time,
wall.
yeah. Yeah, that's what
So.
time I tell people all the time. You got to work together, and I think there is competition, but at the same time, you can't fight over the same person. You want them to do whatever best for them. Yeah.
I love the room, man.
Oh, I know. Yeah, thank
you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Anywho, we are going to end the stream on that, or podcast. I got to get the wording correctly because my brother keeps giving me hell. Not playing a game, so it can't be live stream, even though it is.
Yeah, right.
Pod. But anyways, once again, starfitnesstennessee.com, 103 Smoky Mountain Place, across from the airport in Elizabethton, behind Tennessee Technology, Northeast State. It's back in there. Once you go back in there, hang a left.
Yeah.
You can't miss it.
No.
Beautiful facility. I'll say it again 100 freaking times. Don't forget to check us out, 819 Broad Street, across from Food City, Carter County Bank, and www.twodudesgaming.com, all kinds of stuff. And we'll see you on the next one, and who knows who we might have.
All right.